Well, hi, it's nice to be back with Tiny Stage Concerts, and I'm J.D. Wilson, the Illinois Tar Heel, out of Springfield, Illinois. Used to live in North Carolina. I was born in North Carolina, and I'm going to play a few songs I've composed, and one by a guy who's in Charlotte. I used to make a lot of music with, a guy named Mike Strauss. I'll give you a heads up when that one comes along. This is an instrumental I wrote in the Days Inn in Lexington, Kentucky, and it's called Lexington Days. Okay, this is a song called I Picture This. It's just a song about attraction and things that catch our attention or hold our attention once we start paying attention. And just a little tour of things that might draw us away from whatever's going on and make us reflect or think, whatever that might be. That night on your darkened, screened-in front porch, you greeted me without a thing on. Later we were watching the outer space movie, and you had me cheering for the Klingon. I picture this, you attracted me to you either way, with wallpaper florals on display. I picture this, emergency vehicles screaming in the streets beyond repair, safely in my mind. I wonder who's in danger over there in the dirt. What will those brave EMTs find? I picture this, and I try not to stare from the highway, driving past a disaster on display. I picture this. I picture this. Building narrative for climactic scenes, I fail again, my own humanity, reacting to the rear view camera in the dash. My situation inches toward my sanity. I picture this, an adventurous villain jailed away in the unsane infrastructure on display. I picture this. I picture this. The smallest universe, a dream away. Rocket past this disaster on display. I picture this. I picture this. I picture this. Well, this is a song called Let's Get It Over With, and I probably should have opened with that one, but it may end up being the opener. I don't know. Right now we hadn't hit the editing section of this little endeavor here, but Lewis loaned me his 12-string, so I'm going to play 12-string on this one. It's by Mike Strauss. I arranged it, and I toyed with the lyric a little bit. I hope Mike likes it, but he's already recorded it in his own version. So it's one I used to sing with Mike when we had a little band together called the Beat Dukes back in the early 2000s. And I don't know if anybody around Charlotte ever heard us, but some people did, I guess, that are still here. And we had a real good time. That was Mike Strauss and John Shigoda on bass and David Howell on percussion. And I played some mandolin and some slide guitar and some banjo guitar, or what I call bantar. And that was a lot of fun. Those years were really good. We played a lot at the Starbucks at East Boulevard in Charlotte, and near the hospital. So I know a lot of people heard us. We played a few other places. This is called Let's Get It Over With. By Mike Strauss. I got a job, but I don't want to go. I feel a feeling that I slip below. Charlotte traffic moving, but it's moving way too slow. I just wanna get it over with. Let's get it over with. More to the point, make it short and swift. Let's get it over with. I got a quarter of a quarter tank. No money in my pocket, no money in the bank. I do have my myself to thank. I just wanna get it over with. Let's get it over with. More to the point, make it short and swift. Let's get it over with. I'm tired of waiting and laying low. I'm through explaining all those things, all those things, all those things we're already supposed to know, already supposed to know. Now a sense of urgency stings everybody's tongue. It's old to the old and it's new to the young, and I don't know when, but I'm gonna get stung. And I just wanna get it over with. Let's get it over with. More to the point, make it short and swift. Let's get it over with. 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 Let's get it. This song is Old Light, and I wrote it after hearing a science report on NPR. And I was driving along in my car, and I started thinking about some of the things they were saying. And the astronomers were looking out into space and trying to find the antique light, the oldest light in the universe. And of course, it's a little easier to do now where they have that James Webb camera out there in space, but this was before that went up. And I started reflecting on what they were talking about, and I came up with the words for this song called Old Light. I walk a sunlit path someone set down for eternity. I may pass you there, or you may choose to walk with me. It appears we are forced to follow as we walk along earnestly. What if we arrive? What if we arrive? What if we arrive to find we were always free? This light we have is young. It gives power, inspires dreams. Our star that closes eyes opens others with its beams, torturing deserts and opening frozen streams. This light is young. This light is young. This light is young, and is it ever what it seems? Seeking old light that is shining still. It moves away from here, is always over the next hill. And I can almost see it, find its source until I understand old light. I understand old light. I understand old light, not the days there it has to fill. first and old life. Not all the days there it has to fill. Okay, this one is an old tune for me. It's sort of new to everybody else, so I don't mind still playing it. It was probably written back in the 90s. It's called That's You and Me. And I was trying to see how many ways I could describe two people or a couple, just all the words that would go with that. So, ways of describing it. Couple of cars on the freeway, more mileage than wear, headed off in the general direction of finding a road to nowhere. Two birds on a wire, that's more like it, I think. Ready to quit singing in the choir, take off flying past the brink. That's you and me, honey. That's you and me in a nutshell. That sums it up, baby. That says it all too well. A pair of lions in the cage, in the exhibit at the zoo. Visitors there think we're all the rage. We don't know what we're supposed to do. Maybe they'll register us with those believe it or not folks, or send us off to join the circus, become a couple of jokes. That's you and me, honey. That's you and me in a nutshell. That sums it up, baby. That says it all too well. Now I believe if you have a story, you ought to have it ready to tell. Just fill in the blanks. Don't leave out the battles and the tanks, fighting over God's green acre of heaven on the devil's flaming continent of hell. Twin bridges across the river, they span a treacherous stretch of water. There we stand and deliver precious cargo across for $1. People see us as we are, with that mismatched set made for each other. Thick as thieves in Zanzibar, well, wouldn't trade us for another. That's you and me, honey. That's you and me in a nutshell. That sums it up, baby. That says it all so well. Oh, well, that's you and me, honey. That's you and me in a nutshell. That sums it up, baby, baby, baby. That says it all too well.